Hello, Advanced Statics and Strength of Materials students. This is your walkthrough for the course. When you log into the course in Blackboard, it will send you automatically to the announcement screen. That's where we are right here. You'll have my little announcement from here. You'll be getting this also via email. What I want you to go first is start here. Start here, we have our little course overview. My welcome message to you. This is where this video is located, the course startup walkthrough. Problem solution format. I want to talk about this one first. Anytime we do problems, there's certain expectations for the format of the problems. And I just want to go through this pretty quick because it's rather important. You may recognize this, it's ancient, but all work done in the engineering technology program should be submitted in the format outlined here. You should be using the 8.5 by 11 paper. It could be either an engineering pad or just quadrille paper, just graph paper. Only use one side of the sheet. Label each sheet. Please don't use pen. No errors are to be crossed out. They are to be erased and rewritten. The subject should be very clear, assignment number 1, assignment number 2, etc., etc. This is very important. I want you to write given and find. I got a lot of pushback on this in previous semesters, but if you could please do that for me, it helps me out. It really helps me out. And then calculations, show all your calculations in sequential, logical form. Sketches, if you need to put sketches, sketch. And I want to see your answer boxed or underlined or something like that. And make sure your answer has units too. If it's 2100 is your answer, that's really kind of meaningless. But if it's 2100 square feet, no, that's good. Okay, I just wanted to get that out of the way. Thank you. Okay, so you're going to find here, you're going to find a syllabus. Here's the required textbook. Please get the textbook. It's called Applied Statics and Strength of Materials by George Lumbruner, 6th edition. We're going to be needing this textbook, so please pick up your textbook. Here's how grades are determined. These are what the expectations are. If you need any help, go here. It could help you out. This page gives you some academic support. This is our Blackboard student resources website. This is a little section on net etiquette guidelines. And then this section is about accessibility and privacy information. And then finally we have a link here to Stark State Policies and Procedures. So please go through what's in the Start Here folder. It's very important information, enough to get you started. Now that being said, I'd like to show you how the course is going to be laid out. So go to lessons. Okay, so in this class, I've divided the content into 10 lessons with 4 tests. And this screen shows you how it's laid out. We have content folders for each lesson, lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3. And then this right here is just a note. It's kind of like a placeholder. It's just an item that reminds you that the test is coming up. So we're going to be taking our tests in class. So test 1 covers lessons 1, 2, and 3. Test 2 covers lessons 4, 5, and 6. Test 3 covers lessons 7 and 8. And then test 4 covers lessons 9 and 10. I've got lesson 1 completely filled out, so let's go look and I'll show you what I have in mind for this course and how it's going to be run. Okay, so inside the lesson 1 folder, I have what you are supposed to do for this section. I want you to print out the objective sheets and use it as a guideline as you go through the content. Review the chapter presentations and video lessons while following along with the objective sheet. Use the textbook to augment the information in the lessons, and review the problem solutions presentation. Then complete your assignment problems, and then scan and submit the assignment 1 solutions by the due date. So the solutions are going to be submitted by Dropbox. So you're going to complete your assignments as I stated in the format. Then you're going to scan them into a single PDF and submit them to me. Materials. In this folder is where you find the content for each lesson. There's always an objectives sheet. Let's look at this one first. These are the objectives. And this is what I'm saying. Objectives are what I expect you to understand at the end of the lesson. So what I have here is each one of these objectives or something you should be keeping in mind as you're reviewing the material. And then this right here, the last objective, always lists the terms. So as you go through, check off and make sure you understand what each one of these terms means. That's going to help you going forward. Then there's the presentation. The presentation is just a PowerPoint presentation of the material for the lesson. Okay, we're going to be reviewing that in class as well. And then these two files here are essentially narrations. I call them video presentations. I've done 2 of them to keep them shorter. So it's essentially me highlighting the presentation. And then the presentation is right here. You can look at it at your own pace. And then you can go through these videos and listen to what I have to say about them. Okay, so that is the materials folder. And then there is a problems folder. Now in this problems folder, what you're going to find is another presentation that shows you assigned and practice problems. Essentially, these are just regurgitations of the problems that are shown in your textbook. This item right here is another PowerPoint presentation which goes through the solutions of some example problems from your textbook. And then this right here is a lesson. It's a video of the example problems, essentially me narrating the presentation that you're showing here. So if you look through these items right here, you should have a good idea of how the problems are solved. Next, there is the assignment. And then this is an assessment. I want you to solve problems 3.1, 3.11, 4.9, and 4.12. Follow the problem solution format in the Start Here folder. Scan all pages into a single PDF file and upload them to the Dropbox provided by the due date. And the reason why I want to do it this way is because it allows me to give you feedback right here in Blackboard on how you did on the assignment solution. All assignments are going to be equally scored, and so I guess what I'm saying is all assignments through the 10 lessons are going to be equally weighted in your final score. We're going to be going through the syllabus in the first class, or you can go through it on your own. So I just wanted to show you how this class is set up, what I expect to happen. It seems like all of the material is online. I'm providing it all online for you. However, we do have to meet on Wednesday as well. And so my thinking is that since we're only meeting once a week, if you were to spend some time reviewing the material starting Monday, and say each one of these lessons starts on a Monday. So if you were to spend some time reviewing the material on Monday, by the time we meet Wednesday, I can move faster through the material. And then at the following Monday is when the assignments due. This is the format I'm going to follow for this course, and I'm sure it will be a good way to learn the material, and I'm looking forward to meeting you all in class on Wednesday. That would be September 2nd at 5:30 in room B228 on the main campus. Thank you.